All right, Jeremy, what the fuck you want to talk about, man?
Let's talk about
Don't kick this.
society.
What about society, bro? What you got to say about society?
It's about the different girls in the world, like the wifey type, the main chicks, side chicks.
Now, what you think? What do you look for in a main chick? Like, what do you look for in a side chick?
There's somebody to take on the mom, somebody with morals, who ain't out here, who don't want to club.
But see, how do you decide who that is? Like, how do you know when you meet somebody that they're material?
This is my dealing with them for a long time, figuring them out. Like, you can tell the difference. For instance, my whole life, I had pretty girls, right? And every last one of those.
Oh, fuck.
Is we live?
Yeah, we're live, dog. Go ahead. Talk about, just like we're having a conversation, bro. That's it.
Every last one of those, the pretty girls I had, then when I had the ugly girls, pretty girls, they just want money. They just want to shop. They just want to club. They want to smoke weed, hang out, all that shit. So,
You don't think it's possible to find one pretty girl out there who don't do none of that shit?
it's possible, but you search, it's like 1 in a million of them.
It's like winning the lottery.
Yeah, the world too damn big, though. You know what I mean?
Well, shit, man. It's a vast world out there, bro. There's a lot of girls out there.
Like then once you get with like the prettiest girls with the big booty and all that, you just realize like only thing I had in common was her looks. You realize she don't cook, she don't clean, she ain't a good mother, she don't hold you down.
Damn, bro. By the time you find out she ain't a good mother, it's too late.
Way too late.
She got you on the child support.
Kind of in that situation now. I ain't on child support though, but
Oh, man. Hey,
Way too
don't
late.
say nothing too personal, bro, because this shit's going online. You know what I'm saying?
you're not going with
Yeah, knock on wood. So, like, what kind of traits you look for? Like, if
Church.
you're gonna marry a girl, like, she got to be a Christian. She got to go to church. You got to be able to carry a conversation with her, of course. You know.
conversation. She just gotta be real cool, loyal.
So, did you feel that way about your girl when you got with her, when you first met her?
The one I'm with now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all still cool? Y'all still like friends and shit?
Yeah. But you see, she's like 1 out of a million. She don't hang out. She don't smoke weed, smoke cigarettes. She don't got a lot of friends. She just literally work, school, and stay at home.
You realize one day that's all gonna change, right? Like when she gets her career going,
Nah,
it's gonna be different, dog.
Why you think so?
Cause I mean, right now at this point in our life, it's too hard to get out and do shit. Like everything costs money. But once you're in a secure spot, and the kids are a little bit older and they can take care of themselves. Like right now, you got little kids, you know. Like right now, y'all got like children, but eventually, it's gonna be different. Like eventually, y'all gonna have money. Y'all's kids are gonna be grown up. But
We can travel.
she might be accustomed to the lifestyle she's already living now. She might not want to do anything else.
It's her natural way of being, though.
But how's your natural way of being?
Wild and out to the club, and she changed me a lot. Like,
That's how you used to be?
yeah, that's how I used to be. I used to always want to hang out, always want to be with the fellas and shit.
That's
Now
what
I'm
I'm
like, come cool up. I stay in the house. I don't go to the clubs. I don't smoke weed. I ain't gang banging.
And you got a job.
Got a good job.
You're taking care of your kids.
Good father.
Yeah, respectable shit, man. But like,
And I never thought I could live this life. Like, everybody that see me now be like, oh, I'm so proud of you. You did a totally 360.
hell yeah, I know shit must have been tough in Detroit, bro. That's a tough city.
Way tough, man. Only thing out there, ain't no job. So, only thing out there you could do is sell dope, rob people.
I bet you've been through some crazy shit, huh?
Crazy shit.
Shit that you can say on camera?
I mean,
I don't want you to catch no case or nothing, man. But you might be able to say something on camera. Hey, make sure that you're sitting in the camera view. Like, try to get closer so the camera can see you. The camera can see you, so I think you're good. But talk about some of the shit, bro. Talk about some shit. Spit something real, man. Tell me something real.
So 16,
Uh-oh.
trapping. 16-year-old, lived with mom, didn't have a dad. Mom lived out of town. Didn't grow up with none of my brothers and sisters. It was just me and grandma though. So I didn't think grandma can financially support me. And I'm living in the hood, so I want to keep up that image. So as stupid as I was, I started trapping, started selling drugs and shit, just so people can look at me like, oh, he a kingpin, he getting money and shit. So everybody, you know, when you get money in the hood, everybody want to be around you. Everybody want to fuck with you. Everybody want to do that.
But that brings problems too, don't it?
A lot of problems.
Because motherfuckers get jealous.
Jealous. Try to rob you, try to take you out, try to set you up. A lot of shit can happen.
Try to get the juice. You want the juice, man. It's a juice game.
Definitely. Like people hate on you when you just come up. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
for sure.
That's why I had to move out of town.
So
away.
when you went to Tennessee, was things better or was it the same? A lot of the same. It's hard to get once you live a certain way for so long. Like that's what you're used to, bro. You ain't used to that working life. Like you're used to, like you know one way to make money, and then when you get to a job and you start making that little money, bro, it's like, God damn, how do people fucking do this? Like you're used to having stacks in your pocket, you know. You're used to having the nice new shoes and shit on, and like. And it gets from that point to like working fast food or something. And you're serving people, and you're just like, man, fuck this. Like, I just want to go back to fucking. You know what I'm saying? That's got to be tough, man.
When I moved to Tennessee, though, it was kind of the same. I wanted to change, but I didn't change.
Be easy on the stand right here, cause it's like popping the mic. Just don't kick the stand right here.
Yeah.
But
I moved to Tennessee when I was 18.
Yeah.
So I wanted to change, but I didn't. I got around the same people.
It's almost like it draws you to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you get drawn to the same shit.
It's definitely it suck you in. Like.
But was it worse there, or was it worse in Detroit?
It was worse in Detroit, but still worse in Tennessee, cause
you was still about that shit. Motherfucker.
Pile gangs. It was still worse though.
You still talk to anybody from over there?
Yeah, I still associate with people from Detroit, Tennessee.
Well, I mean,
family in both.
You got yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got family in Detroit, but do you talk to like the friends and shit, like people that you used to chill with?
I talk to friends in Detroit. I don't really want to talk to none of my old friends in Tennessee.
Why?
Because there wasn't no use.
They're too gangster.
Not that. It's just we on different levels. Like
Yeah.
I changed a lot, so I can't hang and associate with somebody that's want to be a hoe and fuck everybody or is trapping or want to fight every day. I can't do that. Like, you ain't on my level, just trying to get money and live a successful life without the drama and all the beef and stuff. I can't deal with you. I gotta let you go because now I'm 28, got kids. I got big responsibilities and all that, so I can't mess around with the BS.
And I gotta tell you, man, you've been doing a good job with them kids, bro. Like every time I see you on Facebook Live or something, bro, you're like real attentive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're always
That's
there.
what,
you're always around.
I got to because like I ain't have a daddy. I think I'm the only one of my father's kids, my mother kids that didn't grow up with daddy and mama.
Really?
So that was hard. Like then when my dad was in my life and I go over his cribs, I feel like I'm not wanted. I feel like the stepchild because all his kids got their own rooms and I'm sleeping on the couch.
Why do you think it was like that? Like, why do you think that was?
Just because he slipped up and had a baby outside of marriage.
Oh, he didn't, like you weren't planned or something?
Yeah, him and my mom probably was a one night stand and I came along. And that kind of, so I always just felt like the stepchild in that family.
So now it's like you're on like a prove 'em wrong kind of thing.
Prove everybody wrong, like everybody.
Like fuck that, I'm gonna be a good dad because I didn't have that. I'm gonna be successful and I'm gonna do things right, and that's respectable. I think you should talk to the youth, man, and tell them how the fuck it is, because like that's something you don't see really no more. Like people choose a certain life over a hard fought life. Like man, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like you're trying to work and get this money, bro. Work legally.
I remember
that shit's hard.
One thing my grandma told me, like, I shouldn't be mad at my daddy. If anything, she should be mad at him because she left her with his responsibilities. Like, she clothed me, she took care of me, she literally took care of me like I was her own child. And she's like, if anything, I should be mad. You got a good life.
Yeah.
Even though I ain't grow up with mom and dad, I still have more stuff than my brothers and sisters and stuff because my grandma worked extra hard to get that.
So what's the goal? One day you're gonna take care of your grandma? You gonna put her in a nice house?
But she passed before I can even get on my feet like I am now.
You think she's still watching you and proud?
Oh, definitely.
That's good.
Proud about some of the stuff I do. Some stuff she's probably rolling in her grave about.
But if you know that, then why don't you change it? If
society,
you know that it's... What do you mean society, man? Everybody's going through, like, what makes it different? Like, what makes it different for me? Like, what makes life different for me?
Your color.
Why is that a factor though? Oh, you broke the chair. You broke the guest chair. You getting too leany and shit. But like, what makes it different for me? Like
did you have
the temptations are still there? You know what I'm saying?
Did you have?
They weren't together, but yeah, I had mom and dad.
Both of them was in your life, right?
Yeah,
played a big part. If I had dad in my life going through them basketball games with me, maybe I wouldn't go in the streets. If I had the big brother that I got, but if I had them in my life, maybe I wouldn't have been focused on the hood to be my brothers and stuff, be my brothers for protection and stuff. I could have ran to my big brother, he could have gave me advice, but I ain't had those opportunities.
So now it's like, so that's the message you're trying to get across. Like, you know, be a good dad. Like, keep your kids off the street.
I also wanted to get this message, like, a lot of people use, because I did it when I was a kid, use that excuse, like, I'm bad because I ain't had no daddy, or I'm this because I ain't had no daddy. You can't use that as an excuse. That should just motivate you to do better, because I always said, once I got older, like, the greatest thing my dad, he ain't know, but what he taught me how to be a good father is do the opposite of what he did. So that's exactly what I do. It's the opposite of what he did. Prove everybody wrong. Because like I said, everybody thought I was going to be 1,000 baby mamas. Not a good father. Not a good husband.
Like you had these expectations on your life. People saw how you were going to live before it happened.
Exactly.
You changed that, bro.
Exactly.
You got to feel good about that. Because that's one in a million shit right there. Like most people get caught in the trap. They get caught in the loop. You know what I'm saying?
The same everyday thing. Like, when I went back to Detroit a couple years ago, the same thing I was doing back there, that's the same thing my dog was doing. Standing on the corner 100 deep, chilling in the trap house, and they ain't even making money. I'm like, man, like, shooting dice. I'm like, man, y'all great as hell now.
But do they all tell you they're proud of you, or are they salty? You got salty amigos in Detroit? People who are like, you know,
I won't say salty, but only the homies that's actually doing good reached out to me like, bro, I'm proud of you. You doing your thing this one. And the older, they parents, my homies' daddies and mamas tell me like, oh, I'm proud of you.
Like you're the only friend of his that I like.
Yeah.
Because you're the only one that was doing real shit. But here's the thing. Why did you leave? Like, what was the story behind that? Like, why did you ever leave in the first place?
Well, I didn't want to, I just felt like.
Why Tennessee? Like, did you have people there?
Yeah, my mama live out there.
Why Panama City?
Well, I left Detroit because I just wanted to change. I was stressing my grandma out. And I just felt like if I would have stayed in Detroit, I would have been either dead or in jail. My only option down there is to sell dope. So I wanted to change, go to Tennessee with my mama. I always wanted to live with my mama and be around my brothers and sisters. Did that for 5 years.
I guess it worked out because now you're hanging out with white people.
You can say that, but the woman who's my wife now was my best friend at the time. I know I actually got into some drama in Tennessee and went back to Detroit, and I was about to stay in Detroit, and my best friend lived in Panama City, who's my wife now, just told me like, yeah, you need to get out there, like come up here and stuff.
And y'all got married?
We came up here, we was just friends at first. And I say about a year, we got together. Another year, I proposed.
Oh, shit.
Got married, had a baby.
Now y'all like a perfect... That's like a happy story, man.
It is.
That's like a story to tell your grandkids, you know what I'm saying?
Tell your kids, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. And we go through our patches. It's rough right now. We're going through hell right now.
But whose fault is it? Like, do you think you could fix it? Do you think there's a way to fix it?
I think there's always a way to fix it. Is you willing to put the time into fixing it?
So is it like you're too proud to do anything? Is it like a pride thing?
It's not pride.
Then fix it, man.
It's not pride. It's just that.
Call her on the phone live and tell you love her, dog.
She gonna ignore me.
You think so? Why? What is so bad? What happened? You don't gotta talk about that.
I didn't
Can't put yourself out like that, man. That's funny. But man,
how you meet your girl though?
At train.
At train?
Yeah. There's nothing special about our story, man.
Hey, what do you look for in a girl?
More than anything, friendship. I think if you're gonna spend like a large amount of time with somebody, you gotta be able to tolerate them. You gotta be able to hang out with them. Like, you gotta at least have a couple hobbies in common. Like, what do you like to do? Like, what are your hobbies? Like, what do you do? You play basketball. Like, what else do you do? You rap. What else do you do?
That's it.
You draw.
Play chess.
You write. You play chess.
Yeah, I'm good at chess. I'm a chess master.
You for real? We might have to hook that up, man. We might have to hook that up.
I was on the nerdiest thing I ever did was in Detroit. My grandma got me into this recreation center and they trained me, and I was on a chess team when I was 16. We went to New York. We traveled, went to New York. Our recreation center came in 7th place, and we played against people all around the world. At this
you were like a legit chess player?
Yeah, like I did it.
Why the fuck you stop playing, bro? I play chess every day, dog. If you want to play chess, I'll play chess, bro.
Me too.
For real. Like, you can hit me up. You can hit me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. I'll be down to play some fucking chess.
Hey, bro, I literally do that. On break, well, I don't do it on break, so
you got the little phone game?
Yeah, I got it on Facebook, and I play people in other countries.
Bro, go on, like, they have little games on there, and, like, if you play it on hard, dog, it's so fucking hard.
But see,
Try to play a computer on hard on chess, like on one of those chess games, dog. It's fucking impossible.
But you see, I like playing actual people. Like,
yeah, because I like talking shit.
Yeah, that's what I do. Talk shit.
I just took your queen, bitch. That's funny.
We see you still can lose. Like, I done had people took my queen. I still came back and kicked their ass.
Dog, I take people out with my queen, bro. I take people. Edwin the other day, he brought a chessboard over. Like, before we did our first podcast, I beat him in 3 moves, dog. And you know what he said? When I moved my first piece, I moved the piece in front of my king every time, that pawn. He said that's the weakest starting move in chess. And I beat him in 3 moves. 2 moves later, dog, the game was over.
Let me guess how you did it with your queen and your...
Dog, it was some shit I never seen before.
Queen and rook.
I did have I had my bishop out.
Yeah, the diagonal.
My bishop, yeah. I had my bishop out, but my bishop didn't do anything, bro. Like, I wish I could show you. Like, I moved my queen this way, and then I moved my queen all the way this way, right in front of his pawn, and he fucked up and moved the pawn in front of his king, and he moved the pawn in front of his knight. So my queen was in no danger, sitting right in front of that pawn, couldn't move straight, and I was right at his queen, bro, or right at his king, and he could not do anything else. It's like weakest move in chess, bitch. I just beat you in 3. That's the fastest I ever beat anybody, and he was talking mad shit.
I do that a couple of times, 3 moves.
You ain't gonna beat me in 3 moves, Jeremy.
I guarantee you I can.
I bet you money you ain't beating me in 3 moves. You might beat me because you, like you said, you were a chess master playing like competitively and shit, but like.
And I've been playing for years.
I've been playing for years, bro.
I know how to sacrifice my queen, and you think you did something. As soon as you take it, checkmate. That's how good I am.
I keep my head at like 5-10 moves ahead, bro.
Yeah, you gotta think like
before you make any move, you gotta scout the board and be like, what the fuck can I do wrong?
You gotta realize all takes ain't good takes. Some things can be a bait.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And most people take the bait.
I like the knight. I like putting it where you put it in the middle of 2 pieces, and they gotta move one, but one of them's gonna get fucked. You know what I'm saying?
The knight is my most dangerous piece. I like that better than the queen.
Yeah,
it can trap 2 pieces at the same time. I can check you while I'm about to take your queen at the same time.
You can do that with a queen too, though. Like if you have like a diagonal attack and then you got like a straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gotta move something.
Queen can move it any spot anybody else can do, but the knight.
Yeah, knight's dangerous if you know how to play with a knight. You gotta really learn the knight, dog.
Yeah, really. That's the most dangerous piece on there.
Yeah. But that's cool, man. I didn't know you played chess, man. Shit, we gotta hook that up for real. Because I would love to play some chess.
I got some nerdy ways. And they say only smart people can be chess masters. I think I proved that theory wrong. Because I ain't know.
You're smart, man.
I'm not Einstein, though. They say only Einstein people can be chess masters.
Listen. There's 2 different kinds of smarts, though, man. There's book smarts and there's like common sense smarts. And you don't have to be smart at school to be smart. You just don't. There's people who don't know any fucking like information about outer space or fucking anything like that, and they're still smart people. You know what I'm saying? Do you think you used to be a businessman? You used to be an entrepreneur. Like when you're selling drugs, bro, you're your own boss. That's what that is. That's entrepreneurship. Like you have a product, you're selling it. Yeah. That makes you not dumb, bro. I mean, think about it. If you could do it with that, why can't you do it with anything else? Like, why can't you do it with other things?
Got a point there. You got a point.
Start being crafty. Like, start making things. I told you my mom's ex-boyfriend, dog, he made these little crosses. They were like this big, and they were made out of nails, and he would wrap this wire around them and make them colorful. He showed me a pay stub. He used to sell them on Amazon for $0.01. And they would do like a shipping charge, so he'd make $5 on each cross, and people didn't even know. They were just buying them for $0.01, so they'd buy like 20 of them. He made $11,000 in 1 month.
Damn.
December. And he would just sit in there all day and just make crosses, bro. He was scheduled to be a millionaire.
Damn.
He said he was projected to be a millionaire in the next like 5-10 years. That's
Making
pretty
it
fucking
there.
crazy.
He kept on with it.
I don't know what he's doing now. I think he's like advertising on, like he makes his money online. He don't work. He don't leave the house. He's at home all the time. He got a camera. He got a camera outside his house, and he sees when the mail people come. So as soon as they get there, bro, he goes outside and grabs his materials, goes back in, and starts just making 8 hours a day. But he can go literally just stop whenever he wants and just watch TV. You know what I'm saying? That's where I want to get eventually. Like, if this podcast takes off, or like if the music thing takes off, or anything like that, like I'm gonna just try to put content out, man.
Spit something.
You spit something.
Freestyle. Something real.
You freestyle.
Alright, yo. You gotta need clothes on your back, money in your pocket. You don't know how to act, cause you never had none, so life seem fun. But dog, pump your brakes, watch for snakes. Fake dudes ain't firemen, they right in your face. They in the car blowing guns with you. Claim he your man, he just waiting to get you. They're still your custos. Fuck your hoes, and when it's time to go down, they ain't nowhere to be found. And I ain't trying to preach, but life is life, man. You live, you die.
You know damn well that was written, dog. You know damn well.
Man.
Because there's no pauses between what you're saying. There's no pauses, bro. You gotta have some pauses.
When you speak that real stuff, you don't gotta pause, and when you official with it.
Yeah, but when you're rhyming, you do.
Man.
You gotta think of words that rhyme.
Some people is rhyming masters, though.
Yeah, but I heard you freestyle. I heard you freestyle before, dog.
Cause I was at work, I was shy, I was fronting people.
You weren't at work. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you sent me the freestyle on Marco Polo, bro.
Freestyle something.
I'm not freestyling, bro. This is going on Facebook. My girlfriend's parents are gonna see this.
You see, I just freestyle. I ain't do no thuggish, ruggish.
Yeah, you didn't do no thuggish ruggish, but you also wrote the shit out of that.
No,
because you knew you were coming on the podcast. You're like, I gotta show him up. He's gonna actually freestyle, and I'm gonna freestyle this written shit that I read 3 months ago.
So, where you see yourself in the next, let's say, 5 years?
I'm gonna be a millionaire.
In 5 years?
Yeah.
What is you doing now to set yourself up to be a millionaire in 5 years?
I got all kinds of things going on, bro.
Like what?
I'm gonna be in stock market. My grandpa does stocks.
He's still around?
Yeah, he lives. I can go over there and learn from him. He's really good at it, man. He makes like $3,000 like a week. And but he has a lot of money. You got to have a lot of money to make a lot of money. But
take money to make money.
Going to college, but that's more of a backup plan. I'm gonna be growing this YouTube channel, hopefully getting some likes and subscribes. Yeah, man, making some music. Eventually, I got a pressure washer. I'm probably gonna start a small pressure washing business. Start doing people's houses around here. I'm trying to get my hands in everything. Yeah. And I'm trying to get as much knowledge as I can, bro, from every angle. Like school, I give school 100%. Like I give work. Well, I don't know why. Like I really don't know why. Like at work, it doesn't matter what cell I go to, bro. They always end up giving me the fucking radio. Mm-hmm. It's like I can't help it. How come people like Sula's don't get the fucking radio? She's been here way longer than me.
15 years.
But what makes me why do they keep doing it? Like why do they keep giving me the shit? I don't act. I still make mistakes.
Then probably get the white.
Yeah, but there's other white. I guess me and Chris are the only two that have the radio, huh? We're the only two white people. They used to give you the radio, didn't they? Back in box tops.
Before you came.
But you was over there trembling with it.
Stop it.
You were trembling with it. You didn't know what to do.
Stop it.
Where you see yourself in the next 5-10 years, bro?
10 years, like 10, 7, maybe, probably a millionaire, man.
What you gonna do?
Well, my wife.
I have a plan.
My wife is done with school, So when she get to school, hopefully I can probably do part-time and train. I go back to school.
Go to Gulf Coast. Train will pay for your school too.
But you gotta do something relatable to you.
Watch out for kicking
You doing
that.
something relatable to train?
I'm doing engineering, so yeah, they pay for mine.
Like,
But if you go for your AA, I don't know. Have you been to college?
yeah, 2 years.
You did
Oh,
2 years
first.
already? So you already have your AA?
Nah, I ain't finished no major.
Well, that's just a general education. That's like a general degree. Like, that's a 2-year degree. Do you have 40 credits? Have you failed classes?
Just by not.
How many classes you done?
I didn't tell them I was leaving. I just left. So
Oh.
they kind of fucked me.
Yeah, man. That's the same situation Fawn's in. Like, that's why she can't go back. Because instead of dropping out, like, you got to tell them when you drop out. Or they keep grading you.
Yeah, that's what.
So then you get zeros in the class.
Yeah.
And then your GPA drops. So when you go back to school, bro, you might have like a 2.0 and you're going to have to climb.
Shit, probably lower than 2.0.
Go to Haney, dog. Learn a trade. What do you want to do? Like, what are you going to go to college for?
I want to do business. I want to own like a recreation center or something.
A rec center?
Recreation center.
You got to have money for that, dog. Man. Throw some cheese out there, bro.
I do partnerships with people.
Okay, in order to do something like that, bro, you got to have like step-by-step plan. You got to have like a step-by-step plan. Like, what's your first goal? Like, your closest goal. Like, what is the next step? Because right now you're just working, right? So what is your next step?
To own property, like own my house, own my car.
That's gonna take forever, dog.
Not really. How you figure?
To own a house, bro. Some people don't own their houses until they're like 50. Like, you're just gonna be paying that shit and paying it.
I don't think that's gonna take forever.
How much is it? How much is your house?
Oh, I can't even tell you. I'll give me the line.
Nah.
I say 3 years though.
Man, you need to make like short-term goals, man. Like, your next goal, like right now, if you want to go back to school, your girl's already done with school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does she have a job doing what she went to school for?
Not yet.
That's what you need to do. You need to help her do that. And then once she does that, then the next day, bro, I'll even take you, like, I don't know, do you know how to, like, set yourself up there?
Nah.
I'll take you up there, dog. I'll help you out.
That's what my girl literally do everything for me.
Nah, see, yeah, you need to start doing that shit yourself, bro, because, like, what's happening is it's creating a dependence. Now you're dependent on somebody because you don't, like, if she left your life now, would you be lost?
A little.
Would you swim or would you sink?
I float. I'll be a little of both.
There's swimmers and there's sinkers in this world, Jeremy Lee.
While we going through our problems now, I'm getting my independence now.
Just learn, bro. Like what do you need to know? What does she do for you? She does the laundry?
Everything. Laundry.
Do you know how to do laundry?
I just learned that. She fill out every application I ever had.
Oh no, bro. You need to learn that.
I'm that deep. I'm independent.
Yeah, that's dependence, man. Like, that's something you really need to learn, like the basics of life to be able to do it.
Basically, the only thing I do at home is pay bills.
You know how to do that though.
Yeah.
Do you have
Actually, I don't know how to pay bills. I get her the money and she pay the bills.
No.
Like, I don't know how to go to the Gulf Coast and pay the water bill, light bills.
You know you don't have to do that, right? Well, like, what bank do you have?
Tender.
Ah, fuck, man. I wish I had my phone in here. I'll show you. If you get an online bank, you can pay your bills on your phone. You just type in the number and then send. It's so easy, bro.
I heard that it was tricky using the internet.
Huh?
Use the internet to pay your bills and put your credit card on there.
No, it's your bank account. It's your online bank. Nobody. I mean, that's all your bank doing it. You're just doing it through your bank on your phone. It's like an app. That shit's so easy, dog. We don't ever leave the house to pay bills. The only thing we leave the house to pay is the house, the rent. We got to go to the bank over there, but. Jeremy, dude, tell me some real shit, bro. Like, if I bring you to the school, if I bring you to the college, you're doing everything yourself. I'll help you out, but you're doing it yourself. Because you got to learn that type shit, man. Like me, nobody helped me, dog. I just went to the school. I just went up there and I started asking questions, bro. I was confused as fuck. You understand me? I was confused, bro. I didn't know what the fuck to do. But I figured everything out. Now here I am. I got my little papers right here. My receipt, all this shit.
How long you got in school?
I only got, this will be 6 classes, bro. So I'm moving real slow, but I mean, I got a full-time job, you know? And I can't afford to work part-time or I won't be able to pay my shit.
You been in Panama your whole life?
Yeah.
Whole life, so.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced none of the world, bro. That's why I'm going to be a millionaire one day. I'm going to be traveling.
So, like, have you ever had friends that you fell out with?
All the time, bro.
Give me a situation.
What do you mean?
Like somebody you was close to, been close with for years, and you just end up not talking to y'all, get into it with some of y'all, never talk.
Sometimes it's not even like you get into it with them. Sometimes it's just like y'all grow apart. You ever had that? We're like, because I mean,
thousands of people.
You gotta think, man. We're just getting in our late 20s. Like, I'll be 26 in February. You'll be like 35.
I ain't know you was that. Yeah, you got to be 26.
I'll be 26, bro.
I thought you was like 23, 24.
Nah, I'll be 26.
Yeah, you ain't that far behind me then. I'm 3 years old.
I'm still pretty far behind you, dog. 3 years. That's a big 3 years too. But see, my point was, like, we're still young in our 20s. Like, our growing period is almost over. Like, we're almost gonna be the person that we're gonna be for the rest of our lives. Like, up until this point, dog, everything about us has been changing. Like, we've never been. You're not the same person today you were 3 years ago. But by the time you're about 35, bro, that's the person you're gonna be for the rest of your life. So, like, when you meet people, when you're friends with people, you just grow apart. Like, you take a different path than them, and then y'all just don't relate the same way that y'all used to. You know what I'm saying?
Because sometimes when you grow up, you start to be something that you didn't used to be.
Exactly.
And they still the same person.
Yep.
For instance, like, I'm kind of perverting my friends from the blacks to the whites. You know what I mean? For instance, like, I met you, I think you was telling me you had like $5K in the bank. And you was just telling me how you save your money, and that motivated me, like, to start saving.
Yeah, but look at them nice ass shoes you got on, bro.
They old though, B.
You see my old ass flip flops I was wearing on raggedy shit. I bought these at Walmart. I bought this shirt at Walmart. Fashion ain't a big thing to me, bro. It really ain't. Like, look at my hair. I'm a fucking ugly. I don't shave. I don't do none of that shit. Man, you get a haircut every weekend.
But the thing when you buy your own shit, like these 6 months old, look almost fresh out the box. I take care of my shoes, and I don't go a lot of places, so they just stay in the box until I dress up and go somewhere.
How often do you do that?
Every blue moon, holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Birthdays.
I don't leave the house enough to care about, like, the people I know, like the people I associate with. They know me for what I am now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know me from work, like how I dress there. You don't expect me to be any different than that. True. So what's the point of me, like what am I doing? Like, why would I dress up? Like, Fawn knows me for who I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to dress up to impress her. She already knows me for who I am. It's like, I'm not going to spend a shitload of money on things that aren't important, dog. Like, Jesus wore a robe. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus didn't wear no fly-ass fucking velvet robe. He wore a fucking cloth robe for his whole life, dog. Like a toga.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about that shit, man. And, like, as soon as you stop thinking about that, you start thinking about how to better yourself. I mean, you got to think, bro. There's 3 areas of your life where you got to constantly be bettering yourself, bro. Physically, mentally, and spiritually.
Physically, mentally, and spiritually.
Yeah. So you're either going to the gym, running, doing that shit, physical. You want to keep your body in physical condition. This is your temple. Mentally, you got to be learning, bro. If you're not learning, you're standing still. Like, see, you might not think you're learning, Jeremy, but, dog, you've learned a lot, bro. You came from a rough like, background, and you made something of yourself that people back there aspire to. They look at you like, God damn, bro, he made it out. You know what I'm saying? And now you just need to take the next step. The people that you look up to in the same way that they look up to you, you need to figure out a way to get there. It's a grind, bro. You just got to figure it out. Like, what's the first step? Like, what is the first step? And then just don't waste any time. Just do it. Just do the first step.
It's kind of like what I do. Like, I usually mess with people, befriend people that's doing better than me. That can like you taught me how to stack money. When I met Dustin, I never tell Dustin this, but when I met him, he was living in a house, and I was like, and I never told him that. That motivated me. Like, I want to get a fucking house.
But man, tell him that, man, because that might make his day. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he takes stuff to his head. I'd be like,
yeah, you're right. I guess there are certain people you can't tell people shit like that.
But I told him, I was like,
Dustin get a puffy chest when you tell him something.
Yeah, he did. I told him one day, I was like, I can't tell you. I was like, bro, you motivate me to do something, but I can't tell you what it is, B. But thank you, B.
Yeah.
I know I told him, but yeah, you know, I got you, little homie.
But even the negative things that people have showed you, bro, like, you gotta think, bro, failure is probably more valuable than success.
Definitely.
Like, all the times in your life where you're like, and even if it ain't failure, even if it's just like, you know, my dad wasn't there for me, and that fucking sucks. Like, that hurt me. That hurt my growth. Like, I'm not gonna let that happen to my daughters. You know what I'm saying? Your daughters are never gonna have to feel that. And that's good. That's positive, bro.
I think that's the worst feeling in the world. To feel like you second to none when you got a father or mom.
What do you mean second to none?
Like, that's how I feel second to my dad kids. I'm his, that's my blood father, but I always feel like I was his step kid.
Yeah, but fuck it, man. You got a life now, and you're probably more successful than any of his other kids. If anything, you should find a way to make him. One day he'll call you up, dog. One day he's gonna call you up out of nowhere, and he's gonna be like, "Man, I'm proud of you for what you done." Like,
he actually told me that. Me and my dad got a good relationship right now. We talk every blue moon. He told me he proud of me, and like I said, I don't hate him. I forgave him.
That's a virtue.
I still respect him as my father because the Bible said, honor your mother and father.
Yeah.
Regardless if they good fathers or not. So I still respect him. I call him every blue moon, just tell him I love him. He came down for my wedding. Like, we got a good relationship.
Yeah. The thing is, a good thing to think about, like a good way to live is like every aspect of your life you want to grow in, bro. Like you got this relationship with your dad now that you never really had. Like, make that shit blossom, dog. Like, maybe one day you'll be able to send them money. Maybe one day you'll be able to take flights out there and just fucking let them live a little bit. Take them out to dinner, you know what I'm saying? Put some shoes on his feet.
Because, like, you really don't know how you feel about somebody until they pass. And I didn't want to hate him the rest of my life. And he ended up dying one day, and I didn't have the opportunity to say sorry. For instance, I went through a situation like that with my grandfather. Mm-hmm. I was a badass kid. I always got on his nerves, stole money from him, stole his pops and stuff. And one day he got old and he was in the bed with me, and he wanted me to help him to the bathroom. And I'm kind of cranky when somebody wake me up, so I'm mad. Like, I ain't want to help you to the bathroom. Come on, man. What?
And you felt bad about it later on?
I eventually helped him to the bathroom, mad as hell. Put him on the table, and he just fell and died in my arms.
What?
Like, that shit fucked me up, and I'm just telling him, like, I'm sorry, Grenell, I'm sorry, I love you, I'm sorry, and it was too late. Like, everybody telling me it's too late, and it fucked with me forever. I had a basketball game that day, went to the game.
You couldn't even play, huh?
I couldn't even play.
Man, that's some crazy ass shit, Jeremy.
Like, that shit really, it fucked with me for the longest. Like, I was just devastated. Like, he died in my ears, and I'm in tears telling this man I'm sorry, and he can't hear me. It's too late.
But you gotta think, like, especially you're a Christian, like, you gotta think, like, he knows you feel bad about that. And not to mention, God only puts you through things that's gonna help you grow spiritually. Like, now you're gonna approach situations differently. You know what I'm saying?
It did, like, his death made me not be bad towards my grandma. Like, when she passed, I was good to her. I already said my sorry for what I put her through when I was a kid.
Yeah. And if she ever needed help to the bathroom, you ain't gonna be mad about it. Wake me up anytime, Grandma. I'll take you to the bathroom whenever you want me to.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the kind of shit you gotta think about, bro. I mean, people tend to focus on the negative emotions that come with, like, something like that happens, but Dog, think about
life too
celebrate
short.
it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like because life is too short. People is passing away just like that.
Anybody could, dude. It doesn't matter how old you are. Anybody could die.
I always told God, like, please let me go before my grandma and my granddad.
What?
I always told him that because I couldn't live without them. They literally made me the baby. Like, I never had a job when I was living with them. Never filled out an application. Never did nothing. I literally depended on them for everything. So I couldn't function without them. Like,
and that's you carried that over to your relationship now, huh?
Exactly. I think.
But see, they were praying for the opposite, and they got seniority.
What do you mean?
They were like, please let me go before Jeremy, and they got seniority, so their wish gets granted before yours.
They went to heaven first.
Exactly. And they're watching, bro. Don't think they're not watching, bro. Everything you do, pretend like they're watching you. Even if, because me, I know that they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people know. Like, if you go to church and you're a Christian, you've already gave your life to God, like, you know. You know they know what you're doing. So just everything you do, try to make them proud.
Oh, I do, like, because I know they pray a lot of nights for me to change and live this life. I ain't get to see the life I'm living now.
But don't think that ain't seeing.
In person.
Yeah,
but I know they see it up there. And I know
you know they are. You know they are. And that's a good thing, bro. Like, and just think, you want the same you want to teach your daughters that value, so that they don't have to find out the hard way like you did. Like everything, every lesson, like what you should do, dog. You should go home and you should just write on paper, man. Just everything that you, like all the values that you learn, everything you want to teach your kids, because like. There's some things, bro, you might not think of. Like, you might just bypass, but they're really fucking important. Like, what you just told me, dog, that shit's important for them to know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't do nothing. Don't live in a way you're going to regret. Live in a positive way. Like, don't hold grudges. Don't do all this. You're a grudge-holding motherfucker, too. You know you are.
Only with people that's not really... my friends. Like, if you my real friend, I won't hug a girl. I may get mad. I get over it.
Yeah. It just might take a couple days, huh?
Yeah.
Bestie, we're talking about you. Talking about you, Bestie. I doubt she's going to watch this video, but I don't think she'll watch my other two podcasts.
Yeah, I literally tag her or something.
Every time you do it, this mic is really sensitive, so it's like making like a thud. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta tag her or something like.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get her to watch it. I mean, she might watch it just because it's me and you. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be like, I wonder what the fuck they're talking about. She might cry, dog. Listen to this one. We got deep, bruh.
We did.
We gotta start joking, bruh. Say some jokes. Clown on me or something.
How you feel about Bessie though, B? Put it out there.
She's cool, man. I like everybody at work. Besides, a couple people I can.
The obvious.
But yeah, I would chill with her. I like the team leader.
Yeah.
I like Steve. I like James. I like everybody there. Really, besides those two people, and I tried to like them. You know what I'm saying? I never put myself away from them. I always tried to talk to them and shit. They're too standoffish, bro. They don't want that. They don't let people in. So it's just like, fuck it. Then they told on me, and I was just like, all right, fuck y'all. Like, fuck y'all for real now.
That was the nail of the coffin.
That's what I'm saying, bro. How you feel about it?
Basically, same way with you. When it comes to those two, though, it's like, I think it's like, I want everybody to be cool. I want to, just like we was on Bayline, but it's like, they can't be cool. I'm still gonna go to work, clown with the friends, smile, laugh. I ain't gonna let it get to me. And I know this, the shorty, she'll come when I'm literally not trying to talk to her. She'll walk up and talk to me and shit. And I'll be like, I want to ask her, like, I just literally want to ask her, like, what's up with you, though? Because what made me be like, you don't fuck with her, and that's when he trying to talk to me, though. Like, your ass is fucking confused. It was good.
This is how I got a theory about this shit, dog. I feel like she wants to be our friend. But she feels bad for Chris because his personality just does not match like how we interact with each other.
If she be our friend, he probably think that she acting fake or funny or something. Or pushing her.
Yeah. She don't want to. She might feel awkward. She might feel like she's leaving him out. You know what I'm saying? And it might make her feel bad. She wants to hang out with us, dog. She talks to us all the time. Like she tries to joke with us.
Kept joking with me today.
Yeah, she tries to joke with us and shit. And like, me, you, and Kerwin are tight. Like we clown on each other all the time, but it's all good fun. Like, and I feel like they see that shit and they're like, damn. Like, they're having so much fun.
I seen that she was just in the back, first rotation. Mm-hmm. Me, you, and Curry just laughing and joking. She was just watching us.
That's what I'm saying, bro. She wants to have fun at work. Who doesn't want to have fun at work? Right. But she's being stopped, and that's what that is. I feel like, man, Chris he just don't have no personality. Like he have no personality. It's not even mad. It's just he just don't have a sense of humor.
I probably been on for about 6 months, and I literally never ever had a conversation with him.
That's what I'm saying. Why are they like that, man? Like what makes them like that?
I never seen somebody so anti-sociable.
That's what I'm saying. Even Deanna, yeah, even she was cool to an extent. A lot. To an extent, yeah, she was kind of annoying sometimes though. Yeah, but she was cool. Like she would talk to us.
She kind of had that thing with. That Chris guy always want to tell somebody what to do, or how they doing their job.
Yeah, but they side with him on that. It's just like, man, don't enable that kind of behavior. Because that shit's annoying, man.
It is.
That's very annoying.
In a position-wise, you beneath us, so how the fuck you gonna tell us what to do?
I mean, he's a smart guy, don't get me wrong. Like, he's smart and he knows his shit about the cell, but it's just like...
Climb your ladder first.
Yeah, come when I ask you to come.
Exactly.
Don't fucking just come over here when you see a problem. Like, if somebody's already taking care of it. If Leela's already taking care of a problem, there's no fucking reason for you to come over there.
And that irritated the hell out of me. Like, soon as something messed up, you turn around, he right behind you.
You're just standing there, dog. He wants to, like, he wants so bad to be the team leader. Like, he wants bad to be that.
I thought he was going to break out of that when she made the announcement that you're going to hold the radio and stuff. But he still did the same thing afterwards.
Dog, did he look salty?
He did. Oh, bro, I think he... Oh, they probably gonna see this shit. Fuck it, okay.
They ain't gonna see this.
Me and Best dude, I came to Blowerville, and Chris, you know, Lex was at Blower and stuff. Chris go out there, that's some bullshit. And that's all I heard. They just started bumbling and talking, and he went to the other side.
Look, it's like, but I never chose that, man. Like, I never asked for that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be one thing if I asked for it, but I never did. I never wanted it. They just gave it to me. And
you know, if he was cool, man, I wouldn't even mind him holding that radio, though.
Because that's a responsibility that I don't want. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I want necessarily to do. But it's just like, man, he got one of them personalities where I just don't even want to be. I don't want him holding the radio around me, bro. If he tells me what to do, I might slap this shit out of him.
Like, bro, who the fuck is you, nigga?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your fucking lane.
Wait, just wait patient, climb that ladder, man. Get that position, then do your thing. This, bro. Like, don't do it now, B. You ain't making enough to do it now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Why, like, but my thing is, like, why would he even want that? Like, what makes people act that way? How the fuck did he grow up to think that's okay?
I think he just, when that line used to be all remedy people, he probably was the head remedy person. Then when us trained people came over there, he wanted to keep his title like this my motherfucking line. And they gotta do what I say, shit.
But you can't have that headset, or you can't have that mindset, bro, because people are always gonna be better than you. Like, there's always gonna be somebody. I don't think he's a great worker. I don't think he's the fastest person. He just knows how to fix things. Like, he knows how to fix stuff. That's the only thing about him. But he's been there long enough to where he's probably had to do that 100 fucking times.
Yeah, I think that's his only line he worked there.
Fucking Mark is just like, Chris, come fix this. But fuck them, man. But yeah, man, life is that's situational. Like, I feel like that's the way you're raised to act the way you are.
Got to that ain't something that just happened overnight. He probably been like that his whole life.
What if his dad's just like an alcoholic and he just breaks shit and Chris goes around fixing everything? Like,
I know.
he's just breaking shit.
Putting the glass back.
He broke the fridge. He slammed it because he was pissed off, and Chris had to come fix the refrigerator door and shit. Like, and that's how he lived his life. So now that's just naturally how he is. Like,
that's the Urkel of the line, man.
But people don't judge themselves. People don't question themselves and be like, man, I'm kind of acting like a douchebag. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say something stupid, I'm just like, God damn, like, I should have said that.
I literally think everything he do, I think he think I'm right. He right in it.
And he might be, but still, it's just like, man, have a conversation. Like, tell me why I'm wrong. Don't just tell me you're right.
Right, like.
Yeah, fuck you. You know.
And one day he said some shit like, he told me I did something real. He's like, you can't be doing that, man. Pay attention. I'm like, man, what the fuck you talking to like that, me?
Yeah.
He went extra with it. He just told me what the fuck I did. But he went extra with it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why the fuck does he care? You ain't getting paid to care.
At all, man.
You getting paid to work. Get your ass to work then.
Like, if I fuck up, it ain't gonna fuck. You ain't gonna get fired. You ain't gonna get cussed out. Fuck is you worried so much?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's
running all over the world for what, 10 hours over?
It's not even worth it, bro.
At all, man.
It's not even worth it. So, what you gonna do when you get home, dog? You gonna make up? Y'all gonna make up? Or you gonna stay all proud and
I'm kind of mad at her, B. She kind of what's going on that didn't even call a nigga.
How many times have you done that?
I never do that.
You always call her?
I always call her. When I get to work, I call her. Everywhere I go, I call her so she can know my whereabouts. She literally do the same.
But she just didn't call you? Did she have a reason?
Me all day. It's never a reason when your phone, no. I ain't talked to her like that.
Was her phone dead?
Nah.
Well, did she not like tell you why she didn't call you?
I ain't talked to her all day.
Oh shit. She might have a reason, man.
It ain't no reason, man.
She might have like lost her phone or something. She might have dropped it or something and lost it. It might have fell in the crack of her seat and she just didn't get it. Like, I do that shit all the time. I just don't feel like getting it.
3 hours.
Yeah, I don't know.
But nah, man, I literally feel like we heading to a divorce, and I pray to God, like, just shift me in the right direction. So I'm just waiting on his son. And if he's sending me a sign now, it's telling me to just walk away.
You think that's what he's telling you? Do you think it's a toxic relationship? Do you think y'all do good? You think y'all raise those kids right together?
Yeah, that's one thing. When we do go through our journey, we never put our kids, like, we could be mad at each other and still go on a family outing together. We never put our kids in the middle of our job. We never argue in front of them or nothing. As far as our kids know, we the perfect couple in the world.
Do you think it would affect them in a big way if y'all got divorced? You think they would be crushed by it?
I don't think now because they too young to even understand it. I think it would if they was older. So I think...
You think it will when they're older? Like when they grow up and they're like, fuck?
When they understand like what's going on, daddy's splitting up. Now they probably, if we live in two different houses, they probably won't even know this. Like, cause they probably don't even know daddy and mama together.
You don't think so?
I don't think they can. My daughter, oldest, only 3. I don't think she understands what being together is.
Yeah. But one day she'll know, and then she might ask questions, and the truth might come out. Like, you know, what happened and shit. Because, I mean, man, there's sin everywhere, bro. I just feel like you gotta lead that example. You gotta lead by example, you know?
Man, that's the only thing I can't shake, man.
But you got to, man. That's a what do they call that? That's a pleasure of the flesh.
I'm a work in progress.
Yeah.
Christian in training.
Christian in training. But you gotta make that step, dog. Cause what the fuck? Like, what good is it doing you? Like, it gives you a good feeling for an hour or whatever. But, like, after that, like, what good is it really doing you? That's the same thing with, like, drugs, bro. It's like, yeah, they're fun. Like, you get high. But, like, really, unless it makes you think a different way, like, what good is it doing you?
But, hey, bro, I've been telling you something. I was in tears on the couple conversations we just had.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So
That's deep shit. That's good shit, man.
But I've been telling you something real. Tell me something real about you, B.
Man, there really ain't nothing real about me.
Okay.
But I mean, shit. I can't say I've been through the same shit you've been through. Like, I never had a family member die in my arms. That's some crazy shit, bro. That gotta be damaging, man. That gotta be damaging. Like, maybe I am privileged. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, like, but, you know, I mean, I don't think that's not gonna change for, like, different cultures. I think, like, you being there for your daughters, bro, they're gonna be like me. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have their mom and their dad there. They're gonna grow up privileged. They're gonna grow up, like, with all these extra abilities to do things, like, and hopefully I pray this, by that time in their life where they need, like, by the time in their life when she's 16, I hope you can get her a car. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I hope you can.
That's the dream.
I hope she's always got clothes. I hope she's always got food, ice cream bars in the future. I hope, you know, I hope all the best for her, man. And if you keep doing the way you're doing, bro, I mean, that's gonna be her future. You just got to look at that, because, like, that's gonna affect the way she lives, and that's gonna affect the way she raises her kids, bro. And that's something that's a message, bro. That's a message as strong as anything else. Like, that's something you need to project. That's something you need to teach them. Like, as soon as they're old enough, can they talk? Can your oldest talk?
Yeah.
Can she understand?
She started talking. She understands though. She understands anything you say.
So you can, like, sit her down and actually, like, talk to her and tell her things, like talk to her like a person.
Not like
in a couple years, bro, you'll be able to talk to her like a human being. Like, talk to her like a person. Like,
probably not talk to her like me and your mama going through this. She probably won't understand that.
No, yeah.
I can tell her, like, go to your room, get a diaper, do this for your sister, and she can understand that.
Yeah. So, like, in a couple years, though, you'll be able to sit her down and be like, this is good, this is bad.
I think next year.
Probably,
man.
She's
turning about 4.
Yeah.
When she's just talking clear, understanding clearer.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this story about my granny. I got locked up in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind, I've been in Detroit 18 years. I did crazy stuff. Robbing, selling, fights. Never ever got in trouble with the police. Ever. I get to Tennessee and I'm in and out of jail.
For real?
Yeah, that was crazy. I like.
You think it's like how strict? Like,
yeah, they strict as hell.
They're not that strict in Detroit, huh? It's probably pretty normal for people to be doing
Detroit,
shit.
Detroit, they worried about murderers and killers and people that's selling drugs, making thousands, millions of dollars. They worry about big crimes up there.
So all the little people, they just skip around.
Yeah, basically. I got caught with some weed in Detroit. Police have made me just throw it out and stump on it.
No.
Tennessee, you going to jail for that. Tennessee petty.
What part of Tennessee you from?
I ain't from.
Nashville?
Yeah, Nashville.
That's a country ass city, bro.
Yeah. So, you know me and my grandma.
Watch your feet with the thing.
Okay. Me and my grandma, that's like my mom. We close as hell. When I go to jail, I violate my probation. I had to do 6 months, and I ended up doing 3 months with good behavior.
Yeah.
I ain't know at the time, but around this time, my grandma was on her deathbed. So I ain't know, because they knew that would have fucked my head up. I guess they would have told me while I was in jail.
So you didn't even know?
Yeah, I ain't even know.
So you were in jail and you thought everything was just cool at the house?
Yeah, everything's cool. And I was wondering, like, because I'm writing her letters, she ain't writing back. So I was like, what the fuck's going on and shit? I didn't really think of it, though. I was like, maybe she don't want to write me because I'm in jail. Maybe she disappointed or something. So, bang, I do the 3 months. I get out of jail, they tell me, like, grandma real sick. She in the hospital. I'm instantly on the plane down there. I got down there, all my family down there. And as soon as I see her, she look like she about 50 pounds. She lost all the weight.
What was wrong? Like, what happened? Did she have cancer?
Not cancer. Feel like she had old time. Just old age.
Just old age, yeah. How old was she?
87.
Oh, man.
Or 88.
Got good genes, man. That's a long time to live.
All her brothers and sisters, her mama died at 101. Her brothers died at 90. They all died at old ass ages.
You might live for a long ass time, Jeremy.
Yeah, if I die by natural causes, probably.
You will. You ain't gonna go back to that.
I get on the plane. I get to Tennessee. I get to Detroit. I see her. I'm crying. I'm emotional. I'm going crazy. I'm talking to her. I spent the whole week with her. Whoop. Again, I'm not knowing she about to pass. I didn't think it was that serious. The doctor said she might have to do extensive rehab. As soon as I leave, give her a kiss, I go back to Tennessee, I get the call that my grandma passed.
Oh shit.
She been on that bed for 3 months waiting for me to get a job, and I felt like she just waited for me.
She wanted to see you again.
Yeah, and that made me feel away. Like she just waited for me, and she saw me, and she was like, "I'm ready to go home now."
Well, that's good, man. That's beautiful, man.
And I don't know what I would have done if I would have been in jail and she would have passed, or if I would have been.
You would have never forgave yourself, huh?
Yeah, or if I would have been in jail and she would have had her funeral. I don't know what I would have did though, cause I miss my little sister, my favorite sister graduating. I miss my mama wedding. I miss so much stuff when I was locked up there.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't blame yourself for that because that's just you getting out of a situation that was no good for you. They understand that. You know what I'm saying?
But this situation, bro, I would have never forgave myself. I would have missed none of that stuff.
Is that the event that made you like change? Is that where you started being like, man, I can't be doing this shit no more? Like,
nah, actually going through with my ex, man. I was still bad a couple years. I was rough. I was just mad at the world.
Yeah.
My grandma, that's the only person that can calm me down, can give me chill. So I was just mad at the world. So what made me change? I didn't think I was gonna change when I came to Panama. Just having Keisha in my life made me change. My girl, like, something about her just, I wanted different.
She can calm you down now. Is she that person for you?
She can calm me down. Yeah.
She makes you mad as fuck, don't she?
You seen the dents in the car?
Yeah. All those dents are from you?
Not the one I told you.
All the other ones?
Yeah.
All the small ones are from you?
The one in the back, on the trunk.
Yeah.
I got mad.
What about the ones in the front and like the sides and shit? You punched all that shit?
Nah, I ain't punched it. That was a crash.
What the fuck?
I bumped into something.
God damn, you bumping into
Actually,
a
I
lot
was
of shit.
coming in the gate and hit the side of my gate, and I hit that.
Oh no! Oh no! Watch out for the stand. If I gotta tell you that one more fucking time, Jeremy. Man, that's some deep shit, man. For real.
Some deep shit, Cody. Wanna play a song for us?
Play a song, Jeremy. You know how to play guitar?
I was a geek, man.
Play a good song. Jeremy's a fucking guitar player now.
Nah, I don't know. Play it though.
What do you want me to play?
Anything.
I got nails right now, so I probably can't, but I'll put this shit on real quick.
What's this?
This is a capo.
What's the capo?
Alright, let me explain to everyone who doesn't know what a capo is. So basically, when you hit a note like this, and you hit this, it changes the sound. So whenever you put this on, it changes from this, and then it changes to this. You see?
Sound better.
So it just makes it just makes it higher. It makes it a higher pitch. Just, shit. It sounds weird in this, so I'm gonna stop playing it. But I've been playing, man. I've been playing for a while, so I'm all right.
What got you to start doing this?
Just being bored, bruh. Growing up with nothing to do.
You bought a guitar.
I actually found one.
Damn,
I found an old
condition.
No. That's not the one I found. I bought that one. I have another one I bought over here. It's a little mini Taylor. That was a $500 guitar. That's an $800 guitar.
Damn.
And then Fawn got one. I think it's in that bag right there. That's a $300 or $400 guitar she had. But the first one I ever had. Hold on, bro. Let me see if I can find that shit. Throw this on real quick. See if you can hear me in the thing. It might be in here. It might not be. I don't think I got it, dog. But anyways, it was like a little shitty fucking like $80 guitar, and I found it in a dumpster. And like, I found it in a dumpster, and I just started playing. Like, I taught myself how to play, and I've been playing for like 10 years. So, I'm pretty good. I don't want to play right now because I got long ass nails, and it's really loud for this speaker. So, but yeah, music's always been in my life. I like guitar. I like making beats. I'm gonna have a beat put on this podcast in the intro. Your name's gonna be written on it and everything. On the intro, it's gonna be featuring Jeremy Lee.
Next podcast we gotta just be funny, man.
Huh?
Next podcast we gotta just be joking, funny.
I mean, shit. We're an hour and 5 minutes in, so we can stop it now, or we can do another like 20 minutes. It's whatever you want to do. We can do this for as long as you want. I don't care. But what I'm gonna start doing is, because people don't like, if you go to YouTube, most people don't want to watch a 2-hour long video. So what I'm gonna do is, from now on, when I record the podcast, I'm gonna go back, and when I listen to it, I'm gonna take parts that I like, and I'm gonna cut it up and post it as like 10, 15 minute videos, and I'm gonna have the whole podcast. So if somebody wants to listen to the whole thing, or if they click on one of the little 10-minute videos, not to mention if I do it that way, then I can name them different things. So there's more search results leading to my video. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So that's what I'm going to end up doing.
Or you should, I know a person, like, he do podcasts and he'd be like, so the subject today, and something will pop up, like what they about to talk about, special effects.
But see, the problem with that is like, I don't have a subject. We start with the subject, and then the conversation, we just have a conversation. Like, we just talk. Like, that's all we're doing. We're just talking. Now, people who listen to this who know you, they know a lot more about you. You know what I'm saying? They just learned a lot of shit about you, dog. Like, I just learned a lot of shit about you. I didn't even know none of that. But that's the cool thing about it. Like, you get to learn people's opinions. You get to learn people's, like, point of view on life. Like, people learned a lot of shit from you, man. Like, they know your background now. They know that, you know, you chose to be a good parent and why. You know, people just learned a lot of shit about you. Like, if you post this on your Facebook page and people actually watch the whole thing, like, they're going to get a better sense of, like, why you are the way you are. And that's important, man. It's important for people to... I just think a cool conversation is just, like, the podcast is just a reason for me to sit down with somebody and have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and you would have never had this conversation if it wasn't for this podcast.
True.
So that's why I like doing it. Me and Edwin, we just have a good dynamic because we talk about some crazy shit that people might want to listen to. Like, we just got, like, theories. We're talking about, like, human, just, like, the reason for human conflict and shit like that. Like, I don't know if you listen to the podcast, but we had some good topics that I'm gonna end up slicing up and putting on. He's coming over tomorrow. We're doing another one, so this is gonna be a big weekend, man. We got 2 full-length podcasts coming out. Shit, that's a lot of shit we're doing. Jeremy fucking Lee,
getting up there,
dog. And you know, in order to make a popular YouTube channel, you just gotta be consistent and post shit all the time. Right now, it might have low views, but 6 months, 10 months.
Channel?
This is going on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I got a YouTube channel. You subscribed to it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what does subscribe to? It don't tell me.
You just subscribe to my channel.
Shouldn't I tell you, like, when you post something?
Yeah. It should give you a notification on YouTube. It wouldn't give you one on, like, Facebook or nothing. It'll give you one on YouTube. Like, do you have a YouTube account?
Nah. Okay, why?
Yeah, but it still looks good. It looks good for my videos. Like, the more subscribers you have, the more you move up the ladder, and the closer you'll be to the initial search result. So when people search, like, philosophy, the word just philosophy, if I have a lot of subscribers and a lot of views, my video will be at the top of the list, and then more people click on it. And if you get, I think it's 100,000 subscribers, you start getting paid. YouTube will pay you.
That was 1 million.
I think it's 100,000. They send you a little silver play button, like framed and plaqued and shit. That's what I'm going for, man. That's what I want. I want to be able to do what the fuck I want and not have to listen to nobody. I want to be able to burn a blunt if I want to. I'm not going to, but I'm saying if I want to, I want to have a choice to sit here and drink and have a conversation and make a living off of it. And put my music out there eventually. You know, eventually I'll do that. So, do you want to end this now or?
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Peace out.
Peace out.
Pussies.
Your in-laws don't see that, dude.
I don't care.